Are you all right, sir?
Didn't you claim stuff down there is healthy? I guess I wasn't very sick to begin with.
It seems you're in luck, sir. There appears to be a spontaneous vacancy for the Radon Spa. Do you want to go in now?
Of course I do.
Very well, sir. I assume this is your first time trying radon therapy, sir?
No, it isn't.
Nice try, sir. But you can't fool me. Here's a bit of free advice. Never pretend to know more than you do. Now, please take this time indicator with you, sir. When you've reached the bottom of the stairs, press this button. The device will tell you when it's time for you to leave. Now, when you're down there, take deep breaths and remember, it's good for your health.
That wretched cat detective. He was making fun of my voice, Diva. My voice. My voice is not funny. I sound like a duck. Don't I sound like a duck?
Oh, yes, Dandy. You sound exactly like a duck.
You know, Diva, when I started in the movie business, there was one lesson I learned really quickly. If you look like a duck, you better sound like a duck. When I tried to get work as a young fledgling, I tried to get work with my normal voice. You know, the voice I use when I talk with you. But I could not get work with that voice. No, Diva. In movies, when you look like a duck, you have to sound like a duck. And I look like a duck. Don't I look like a duck?
Oh, yes, Dandy. You look exactly like a duck.
Confound that cat detective. I curse him. But I know that he is right. My voice was absolutely fine when movies were still silent. But now movies have sound. And who wants to hear the voice of a duck?
Plenty of people want to hear the voice of a duck, Dandy, darling. I, for one.
Oh, you. Unfortunately, the public is not like you. For years I have tried to repress the horrible truth, but Cat Detective forced me to finally admit it. The days of my glory are over, Diva. I will never play anything other than monsters ever again. Oh, I hate that Cat Detective. I could kill that Cat Detective.
Did you enjoy your inhalation, sir?
I don't think I feel any difference.
Oh, just you wait for the long-term effects, sir. Excuse me, sir. What is it, Ted?
I seem to have lost the key to the pump room. Have you seen it around here by any chance?
You lost the key to the pump room. Again. And you're asking me if I've seen it. Again. Little piece of advice, Ted. This is how I recover things that I have lost. I try to remember when I've seen them last. Now, the last time I saw the pump room key is when you opened the pump room with it this morning. When did you last see the pump room key, Ted?
The last time I saw the key was when I locked up the pump room again this morning. No, wait. I still had it when I tried to fix the piano in the bar later. I used it to open the piano lid.
You should look in the bar then. I'll come with you. I could use a drink.
What an impressive piece of sculpting. It belongs in a museum. This seems to be written in a foreign language, and it rhymes at the end. Is it a poem or a song? Looks like these braziers have been used quite recently. There is nothing to hear. He must not be in.
This is nice. It almost feels like a vacation.
But have you noticed how unrelaxed the real vacationers are? It's almost like they're waiting for something to happen.
Now you're mentioning it. I think I can feel it too. It feels like the calm before the storm.
I'd like a coffee and one of these, please.
You ordering a donut, Porky? Are you out of your mind? You shouldn't be fooding like that. You're not exactly the leanest pig, is all I'm saying. Now, while we're talking munchies, this ain't no donut, Mr. Pastry Chef, sir. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, donuts had holes.
Je suis très désolé, monsieur. I do not know what this donut is you speak of. I am selling to you the tastiest brioche on this island, and they are never with holes. Instead, they are filled with the most scrumptious snoot fruit jam, n'est-ce pas? Ce chat is the worst customer ever, monsieur. He has been bothering me about his donut all morning. I tell him he is on vacation. He should try the native dish, but no. All he wants is his donut he can get at home, abominable cat.
I'll try the brioche. What is snout fruit jam?
Hey! What are you two whispering about, Porky? Are you having secrets? Can't keep secrets from me for long, that's for certain. Greatest detective of all time, that's me. Gonna find out everything, I am.
Greatest detective of all time, mon pied, oui. Greatest nuisance of all time, more like it. If all customers were like him, I'd make them into jam and fill my brioches with them. No disrespect intended, monsieur, j'en suis sûr. Your nose does not look like a snoot fruit at all. Just stay away from the crabs, to be on the safe side of the brioche, oui.
That is very good coffee. Reminds me of the coffee I get back home at Frederic.
Oh, you know my cousin Frédéric, monsieur? Just like me, he orders his coffee from the finest roastery in Big Town. I receive my shipment every Friday at precisely 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's good to know. Excuse me,
Yes?
I'm here for the mud bath.
Good luck talking to them, monsieur. They are the oldest pair of dogs. You see, one of them is always lying, but the other one is always telling the truth.
I see. And which is which?
Oh, I could not possibly tell you that, monsieur. I cannot tell them apart. One dog looks like the next to me. I don't even know which hut they work at. Could be they are both working at the mud bath hut. Could be they are both working at the massage hut. Or then again, one could be working at the mud bath hut. And one could be working at the massage hut. Who knows?
Looks like you've got yourself into a heck of a pickle there, Porky.
I am in charge of the mud bath hut. My brother over there is in charge of the massage hut. Well, one of us is certainly in charge of the mud bath hut, and the other one certainly is in charge of the massage hut.
You're not fooling me. You're in charge of the mud bath hut.
Why, yes, that's right.
Porky, you amaze me. I didn't think you'd have it in you. Are you sure you're just a humble vacationer? You could very well be a detective with deductive skills like those. Not a famous one like me, obviously.
Can I have my mud bath now?
Oh no, I'm sorry, but we lost our keys. We can't open up our huts without our keys.
Aha! Surely that is a mission for a great detective, such as yourself, eh, Porky? Go find their keys for them, would you? I'm waiting for a mud bath myself here.
I'll find your key.
Oh, would you? We lost them down at the beach. Such a lot of sand there.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I suspect you need a metal detector for that.
I say, old chap, have you observed the local fauna? That snout fruit bears a striking resemblance to your nose.
Don't stand in my sun, please.
Are you on vacation?
Me? I'm not a guest. I'm the bartender.
Then why are you out here and not in there tending bar?
Oh, I never have to work much when the singing bartender is staying at the hotel. Bless him. He spends all his time behind the bar anyway. He does my job better than I do. Speaking of which, would you be so kind and fetch me a cocktail? A cocktail would make my free time so much more enjoyable.
I can't take a towel that belongs to someone else. That would be stealing. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Craft something? What do you think this is? Well, it isn't. Craft something. Okay. Ooh.
Hey, Georgie, how's your vacation going?
Vacation? That Mrs. Meek gave me a whole list of things to do. And to top it all off, there's a real bartender having a real vacation down at the beach. He wants me to bring him a cocktail.
What kind of cocktail shall it be, my friend?
Can you make it a bad one?
A bad cocktail? Now I'm offended. You and I both know I cannot make a bad cocktail, George. I'll make my best cocktail for you, George. One you won't find on any menu.
Walk with me on the sun. Rest your head on my shoulder. In the cool island breeze, would you call out to me? Oh, sweet melody.
Now, this is my famous relax on the beach. Nothing bad about it. The only thing that can make this cocktail bad is adding snout fruit. So don't do that, George. I'm counting on you.
Thanks. I can't combine these. Here's your cocktail.
That is vile. Is that snout fruit I taste? What does that singing bartender think he's doing? I'd better go and teach him how to make a proper cocktail.
What'll it be this time?
Whiskey sour?
Depends how long it's been in the barrel, I guess.
Make me a Diva Diver, please.
Get out of town, the fellas cry. This sauce is for the gals. I'll only take a scotch on rocks when I'm boozing with my pals. But just one sip and any man would have a second think, because here's the rub, the Diva Diver, it's anybody's drink.
Tell me, what ails you? Is it that duck actress?
You mean Diva? What about her?
She told me what you said to her in the lobby earlier today, George. No pun intended, but you behaved like a real chauvinist pig.
I'm not a chauvinist, I'm worried about her. You and me both know that ducks have their place in this world, just like any other animal. Why can't Diva be content with her station in life? Why does she have to try and rise above it? She's just like her father.
You know her old man, George?
I knew him, but that was a long time ago.
What can I do for you, George?
Cosmopolitan?
Well, I visited Rome once. Man, those Spanish steps are really something.
I'd like a Seabury Stampede, please.
You take a teeny drop of gin and mix a little seaweed. You take another drop of gin and give the lemon a little squeeze. Give it a big old splash of gin. And the thing you really need, it's a juicy sea berry. That's the Sea Berry Stampede. Yeah. Tell me, what ails you? You work?
My work? You do have a point there. Half the time, I don't know what I'm doing. And the other half, people in purple robes are trying to kill me. I'm getting too old for this. Yeah, a towel always comes in handy. Oh.
Hello, old chap. How on earth did you get down here?
I'm on a quest.
You're on a quest? How very adventurous of you. And what does that entail?
It entails many things.
Ah, you're going to be mysterious about it. Fine, fine. Don't tell me.
Did you bring a towel?
I brought my own towel.
Very good, sir. Enjoy your stay.
I know we should not be talking about work when we're in the bar. But I can't stop worrying about that key you lost, dear. You know, the key to the North Gate?
Oh, you can stop worrying about that.
Oh, you found it again? Oh, that is such a relief.
Well, I wouldn't say I found it exactly, but I do know where I lost it now. It must have been when I was taking a swim this morning in the hotel.
Oh dear, you lost the key to the North Gate in the swimming pool? What about the key to the South Gate? I hope you didn't bring that into the hot springs with you, dear. Water and keys seem to be a dangerous combination with you.
Oh, no. Don't you worry about that, ma'am. The key to the South Gate is safe and sound, and my uniform is safe and sound in the changing room. It's not like you to worry. Is something else the matter?
Oh, bless you for that. One of the new guests is an absolute. He calls himself Cat Detective and demands to be put in the violin room of all places. And I remember him from last year when we did put him in the violin room. Such a horrible mistake. He kept us all awake at night scratching away at that poor old fiddle. Luckily, the violin room was already taken this time, but it was almost as bad as his violin playing. I know cats have 9 lives, dear, but I would gladly kill that cat detective 9 times over for just one moment of peace.
Oops, wrong door. This looks like it belongs to Mrs. Meek. Aha! A guard's uniform. Wait a minute. Does this mean... I knew this was the right cabin all along. I found your keys.
Looks like we have to open up our hut then. Please undress and lie down on the massage table, sir. Please lie down on your belly, sir. Please try to relax, sir.
If I was able to relax, I wouldn't need a massage.
Please be patient for a moment, sir. There is another customer that I have to attend to. I'm sorry for the interruption, ma'am. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the neck muscles. I can feel a lot of tension in your neck, ma'am.
That is not tension, that is pain. Ouch! That, cat detective, is such a pain in the neck. I could kill him, you know, disturbing my beautiful film shoot with his antics.
Try to relax, ma'am. Think beautiful thoughts.
The only beautiful thought that I have is that abominable cat's head on a platter.
Pardon my imagery. I make horror films.
I'm sure that's one bad case of a cat, ma'am. And that's it. You're good to go. Please come back and see us again. I'm sorry for the interruption, sir. Now, what do we have here?
Actually, this could be a bit harder. Too hard, a little too hard.
And please come back every day of your stay on Relax Island. You are the tensest pig I have ever laid paws on. Please undress and get into the mud bath, sir. Please close your eyes so I can apply the sea cucumber, sir. Sea cucumber on the eyes has a very soothing effect, sir. Please use your time in the mud bath to relax and unwind, sir. I will come back when the time is up.
I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate that you agreed to this business meeting. I can't tell you too many details, but I have a message, and that message needs a voice. The message is a big message, so the voice needs to be a big voice. A voice of big impact, I mean. And what voice would be better suited to my purpose than that of the great Gander himself? You are Big Town's #1 radio star. That makes you just good enough for my plans. Here are the lines that I want you to memorize. And here are some instructions that will lead you to the place of your performance. No, don't read them now. Read them later today. My factory whistle will go off at 5:30. That will be your cue. Read the instructions then, and follow them immediately. Oh, I know what you're going to say. What about the money? Well, I couldn't very well bring it with me to the mud bath. I'll meet you later in your room and bring you the money. For now, we should leave. This mud is getting cold.
The time is up. Please get out of the mud bath first. I hope the experience was relaxing.
Excuse me. Are you selling something?
I have sea cucumbers and sea berries, my friend. Do you want some?
Are these popular island souvenirs?
Island souvenirs? Not that I heard of. They're a popular staple food for island folk. Used to be a time when everybody was harvesting their own sea cucumbers and sea berries. Well, that time has long gone now. Nowadays, most everybody works in the factory and nobody has time anymore for harvesting. Lucky for me, that means I don't have to work in the factory myself. Instead, I can sell sea cucumbers and sea berries to the factory workers. But I shouldn't talk about the factory at all. The owner of the factory doesn't like it when we talk about the factory. He doesn't like it when we talk to the vacationers at all, now that I think of it. I'm sorry.
Are those sea cucumbers?
No! Take your greedy buzz off my sea cucumbers, buddy. That's my dinner you're looking at there, pal.
Are you the violin maker?
What? Oh, aye, 'cause of the sign. Aye, laddie, I was a violin maker, when there was mere call for that profession. There's nae need for violin making on our island anymore. We used to be a fair fiddling folk, you ken, but nobody has much time for useless things nowadays. It's all work, work, work in yon factory. No, nobody needs an odd violin maker like this yon anymore. No, if I could export my violins to the mainland, that would be another hanging tax. But shipping costs are awfully dear.
Work in the factory?
What factory? Oh, but I can't talk about the factory. The owner of the factory doesn't take well to us talking about the factory.
Oh, I need a violin maker.
What have you done to your violin? It's gubbed.
It wasn't me, it was that cat detective.
Well, I can't help you, see. The scroll came right up. It can't be saved. And I have been out of business for so long, I just didn't have the spare parts lying around anymore. Come back with a new scroll and get me some glue while you're at it. Glue is what sticks things together after all. Now, off with you. I'm cleaning my sea cucumber.
Get away from my truck. Mind your own beeswax.
Well, look who's here. It's that wee fella for the boat this morning.
Fellow? Isn't he the one that fell overboard?
No, that was the other one, remember? You know, the greatest detective of all time. This one's just another run-of-the-mill vacation.
A vacation, eh? Down here. Fancy that.
Aye, well, he's right, you know. Isn't it often we get one of you fancy people down here slumming it with us simple folk? What's your name anyway, son?
My name's George.
Well, it's nice to make your acquaintance, George. And what is it you do?
I'm here on vacation.
A vacation? That's nice. Been ages since I had a vacation.
Oh, didn't pay him any heed, son. We get plenty of free time. There's not enough work to go around at the factory, so we do odd jobs around the island. But there isn't much of that either.
What kind of odd jobs?
What kind of jobs? Any old kind, George. Any old kind.
Let's have a song, shall we?
Oh, well, that's a bra idea. Hey, Badgin, play it again.
Keep it down, boys. Welcome to Gilman's Pub. I'm Mrs. Gilman.
The secret password is octopus.
Oh my, I haven't heard that word uttered in here in a long time. You must be a great adventurer, my lad.
I've explored the whole island and learned all of its secrets.
Oh, of that I'm sure, my lad, of that I'm sure. You do know, of course, that you deserve a great reward for completing all these adventures around the island, don't you?
Learning about the history of this beautiful island is reward enough for me.
Oh, that's just what they all say. Now, Here is your reward. It's an ancient amulet, a trinket of great worth. It marks you as a worthy and adventurous Mind you, I would not wear it too openly if it's a cheap thing, really. You do know, of course, that this map originally used to be a game for kids, right? A game to entertain them for the duration of their vacation on the island. It was a long time ago.
For kids?
Of course, nowadays there are hardly ever any kids on vacation here. New Hotel does not like them. It's a very posh place. Facials here, mud baths there, full of crooks and movie stars. No fun anymore. It used to be so different with the old hotel. But then, of course, that was before. When our own people still ruled the island, used to run that hotel too. All over now. But here I am going on about things I shouldn't be going on about at all. The hotel management doesn't like it when we natives talk to their guests, you know. Is there anything else I can do for...
I am really interested in your models.
No, but I can't let you near. Ships are a serious thing and only for proper... Now, you might be a great adventurer, lad, but...
Can just name the knot and I'll tie...
Well then, I'd like you to show the mackerel mash. That's some very impressive knotting, my lad. Look at our ship, all you...
Thank you very much.
What are you still doing inside, lad? Get yourself out there with us.